Hey, good morning. And I just wanted to pop on here, and I've done a little bit of work this morning on immune support, and not because I know it all, but because I have been struggling with overcoming this respiratory stuff for several weeks. I feel like I started actually before Christmas, and I really need to kick this thing. And so I went into kind of a little research mode of what can I do to support my immune system. Well, this group is really not just about Young Living and essential oils. It's about empowering you with total wellness. So I wanted to just share with you, I'm going to be looking over here at notes because I want to stay on topic and not get too far off. This is the work I did this morning. Number one with the immune system is take a look at your diet. And sugar is going to be the thing we want to be looking for. So let's see. The cells of the immune system are needed to attack unwanted bacteria. Sugar negatively impacts the ability of those immune cells to do their job. Thus, sugar lowers the immune system. So what we want to do is take a look at our sugars and be real careful. It's not just about added sugars, but it's the sugars that are in our drinks, and then it's probably also our fruits. And absolutely over the holidays was I guilty of walking past and taking a cookie. My body's not used to sugar. I probably had been totally sugar-free from about, I think it was April, I was put on that reset diet. So sugar has absolutely been introduced to my diet. That's one. Number two is exercise. Y'all getting your body in motion. Even if it's 10 minutes a day of walking, and especially in the cold winter months. So my recommendation there is if you can't fit exercise actually into your daily activities, park your car further away and walk the distance when you can. So exercise is really, really important to boosting the immune system, supporting the immune system, primarily because of the hormones that it releases, the healthy hormones, the mood hormones that it releases to our body help support our immune system. So getting a little bit of fitness. The third thing is sleep. And by the way, exercise, I've been out of exercise because of something I had done late November, early December, and that kind of knocked me out for a little bit, but I'm now back into exercise. Sleep, proper restorative sleep. Try not to eat 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed because your body's energy will be spent on the digestive system and breaking down the foods when we're sleeping, we want our body in a restorative mode, bringing our body back into balance while we're not expending energy doing anything else. And that's the primary goal of sleep, is getting our body to do its thing, getting us back into balance. Not getting proper sleep actually increases our stress hormone. And our stress hormones are adrenaline and cortisol. And y'all know if you've not been sleeping well and you get a little bit prickly and you're just feeling a little bit unnerved, that is actually the hormones that are released as a result of not sleeping. And I can say I'm not sleeping great lately, and that has to do with the dogs. So what's going against me right now? Yes, it is sugar, it is not exercising, and it's not sleeping properly. So I got to get a handle on those things. The other thing that I'll add is stress. And that is higher level of these hormones can lead to systemic inflammation. I'm going to do a whole nother video on systemic inflammation and how it manifests differently in different people. It can manifest itself through the digestive system, through skin, through all sorts of different ways, the lymphatic system. So systemic inflammation kind of go hidden for a long period of time. And that's what stress does. Elevated adrenaline and cortisol over time lead to systemic inflammation, which is why it's so important to get a handle on stress. So what are some things that we can do to help with stress? And it actually comes down to self-care. Finding ways to recenter yourself, balance yourself, separate from circumstances. You know, it's you can't pour into other people unless you are overflowing. I am absolutely someone who is guilty of depleting my resources, serving others before I pour into myself. So things that I will absolutely be doing is I'll be back into yoga every single day. My diet I'll be focusing again back on to more healthy choices in my diet, which for me is really just fruit, vegetables, and meats. I really can't have any other processed foods. I can't have nuts, seeds, dairy, sugar. So I got to get back into my reset mode, but that's okay. I know that it works. The other things to do, like, does journaling help with your stress? Meditation, prayer time, close, healthy relationships. Do you need counseling? Whatever it is that you need to do to better bring, really reduce the stress for long-term health benefits. And then it is about supplements. And what do we need to do? This is not a Young Living supplement. This is vitamin D, and it's really recommended. This is by, I got it off of Amazon, and it was recommended by a medical doctor that I'm friends with in Young Living, and he likes Seeking Health. And making sure you get your vitamin D in what is referred to as a D3 form. And that is so that your body can more directly methylate and there's no process with it. It's also recommended for sublingual, which is coming in the liquid form. And so putting this under your tongue and letting it set in your mouth, I'll say 30, 60 seconds. Don't make a big deal. I'll put it under my tongue and then go fix myself, a cup of coffee, unload the dishwasher, do whatever. I don't just sit there and wait and count the clock. Just put it in. And the reason is because there are certain vitamins, minerals, and that's why pay attention. There are chewables, there are lozenges, things like that, because it's our mouth and our tongue and the cells there that can actually begin the breakdown process and the absorption. So, vitamin D in the liquid form. Vitamin D is also stored in your body. You notice if you take like your B vitamins, then they'll pass more immediately and the color of your urine might be bright gold or something. But D is actually stored in your body, and most people are D deficient. That's a whole nother story. I can talk about that another time. But getting D is really, really important to boosting the immune system. Some other supplements, I would say Super C. I think everyone knows when you run down, there's all those Super C packets. Young Living, it comes in a chewable form, again, so the absorption can begin right in the mouth. And then they also have a product called ImmuPro. And so I've actually started taking this one recently. We'll see how we do, but I really need to beat this thing. Now let's talk about another oil. One is Inner Defense. This is a capsule, and it does have essential oils in it. So this is Inner Defense and what it looks like. This is only taken as needed. And then if you're ever out of something like Inner Defense and you want to take something internally, then I just start with my veggie caps, and literally what my go-to is thieves and oregano. So I'm going to get ready to start talking about essential oils and the oils that benefit and support our body and the immune system. And I'm going to start with oregano. And oregano is a hot oil. So I would make sure that I have a carrier oil, a V6, coconut, avocado, have something nearby, because this is considered a hot oil. But there are constituents in this that are known to boost the immune system. So I don't want to say antibacterial, but if you pay attention to, I can't remember which poultry commercial it is, if it's Purdue, and they say we're antibiotic free, we infuse their water with oregano. There are amazing constituents in oregano. And the best way to put this would be, in my opinion, is really on the bottoms of your feet and along your spine. You can diffuse it, but y'all, if you've ever ingested this, it really tastes like you've just eaten an Italian meatball. So what you want to do is just, if you're even making spaghetti sauce, this would be like a toothpick serving. So I do use this in a capsule with thieves. So y'all, I'm doing this. I did this research this morning to really remind myself of what I should already be doing. So oregano on the bottom of the feet, along the spine, putting it in a capsule. Also thieves, same way. Diffuse this, bottoms of the feet, whatever. Thieves is just a great go-to immune boosting support. Rosemary, lemon, eucalyptus, clove, a great blend of oils in here. So next I'm also going to add lemon, which is in this one. Lemon is great along the bottoms of the feet. It removes toxins. Put it in your water. But getting lemon back into my diet and my routine. And then this bottle here, this is called ImmuPower, and this actually came, I'll just say free in one of the Essential Reward promo products. This product is called ImmuPower. I have been putting this on the bottoms of my feet. This cap, you can see, is very, very different than lemon. This is saying absolutely do not ingest. So chances are this has something like wintergreen in it. And so this is not to be ingested at all. Lemon, thieves, and oregano all come in a vitality. So these are generally regarded as safe to ingest. I will be making capsules today. I'm going to continue with my vitamin D, got to work on sleep, exercise, and get my body back into balance. So I thought it was important for me to share with you all overall general wellness and supporting the immune system. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, pop them in down below. I am happy to do what I can to share what I'm learning. And again, I'm doing this because I'm the one that's suffering and not able to overcome this. I don't know what's going on, but it's going to be diet and sleep and exercise, supplements and oil. And notice, I'm not even diffusing. Why am I not diffusing? I absolutely need to be diffusing. Thieves, eucalyptus, something like that. Y'all have a great day. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.